Hello and welcome to Happy Handicrafts. In this video, we'll be making some finishing touches on our Bluebird of Happiness that we started in the last video. This project requires a few more tools and materials than we've needed so far. I'll go over them here and I'll link to them below. I'll also link to our website that has more details. For the feet, you're going to need some 24 gauge copper wire, some brown floral stem wrapping tape, an awl, wire cutters, some round nose pliers, and some glue. For the beak, you're going to need some air dry clay, some wire cutters, some more of the 24 gauge copper wire, some brown acrylic paint, and some glue. We'll start with the feet. First, we'll measure 30 centimeters or about 12 inches of the 24 gauge copper wire, and we'll cut it with our wire cutters. You'll need 2 of these. We then bend each wire into 3s, each third being about 10 centimeters. This can be done with your fingers or with your round nose pliers. Now, again using either your fingers or round nose pliers, whichever is most comfortable to you, you're going to shape the bird's claws or talons on the inner third. I'm not sure if this is anatomically correct, but we're going to create 3 claws of equal length for the front and a 4th for the back. Claws are created, you're going to twist the outer thirds together, forming the leg. Once you're done, splay the toes apart and it should look something like this. Then make a second one. As you can see, it gets easier the more you do it, so don't be afraid to practice first. Our next step is to wrap the feet with brown floral tape. This adds a realistic texture to the feet and legs. You'll need to wrap each claw individually before moving up the leg. get both legs wrapped, and we'll move on to the beak. Cut a small piece of copper wire with your wire cutter, approximately 1 to 2 inches or so, and we'll trim it later as needed. Then pull off a very small piece of your clay and shape it into a small cone. Before allowing it to dry, we inserted our piece of copper wire into it and then trimmed it down to about 1/4 of an inch, extending out. Once it had dried for several hours, we painted it with brown acrylic paint and let it dry again. While we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to felt in the bird's eyes and cheeks. For the eyes, you'll need a tiny bit of black wool. Roll it into a ball and felt it into the side of the bird's head. Then do the same on the other side. Before inserting the beak, we're going to use our awl to make a hole. Insert the awl where you want the beak to be and twirl it around a bit to enlarge the hole. And then insert the beak. We ended up redoing the beak later because we liked a shorter, stubbier version, and we found that a little glue helped keep it intact. Now that we have the beak in place, we can add some rosy cheeks. Grab a tiny amount of light pink wool and felt it into place on each side of the beak below the eyes. To finish our bluebird, we're going to add the legs. Once again, use your awl to puncture holes where you want the legs to go. Remember that the legs will need to balance the entire body, so start at the base of the belly and drive the hole towards the head. Then apply your glue and insert the end of the leg. Now, glue is optional, but we found it definitely holds better over time, so we recommend it. We actually went back and applied glue to the first leg we put in. These legs took us several tries to insert until we got the length of the leg right. To complete your bluebird, arrange the legs and feet so that the bird is well balanced and can stand on its own. You can also wrap the wire around a finger or a branch for display, which is what we did. I absolutely love how our little bird came out, and I love that it's a great reminder of the happiness and joy that surrounds us. Thank you for crafting with us. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in our next video where we're going to delve even deeper into needle felting. See you there.